Hello everyone, this is Amritpal Singhal. I'm an English 113 Writing and Communication Skills. Firstly, I'd like to thank our instructor Mrs. Megan Cookles for their wonderful semester. We all enjoy our Wednesday classes. This is assignment number 4. This is a presentation on a small business venture. In this presentation, I am trying to attract investors so that they can invest in my business. So let's go to my presentation directly. Small business venture it is. Here I like to first of all give some introduction about food truck. Like what is it? Food truck is a moving kitchen that have a high capacity to serve. You can say like food truck is a moving restaurant that can move all around the city to serve people with food. So we go to our first page. Here, first of all, I need to explain all of you that why I'm choosing a small business. Small business, first of all, need a very less funding to start it. For someone like me who doesn't have that much income, so I can look for small business. The other thing is that there's the best way to overcome unemployment. So you you have a good income by a small business. And the other thing that I like most is you are your own boss in a small business. You don't depend on someone, so you are completely independent of others. If you look back in the history, we can find many cases where small businesses are promoted at a very high level. In 1984, Sweden is suffering from a very high unemployment rate, and the country was in a critical situation. So then, the financial department of the country started a program that is called self-employment program. In this program, government encourage the people to start a small business ventures by providing them loans and some ideas, and many people start their businesses, and right now the condition is that they have a good GDP and good source of income by the small businesses are right now grow that much good, so it become a good stable businesses all over the place in Sweden. So this is example in the world that how small business can make a good difference. Slide, why food truck? Everyone need food for their survival, and this need hikes up during the working hours. In this generation, everyone is so busy that they don't like to cook their own food, so they prefer cooked food and fast food. To fulfill their need, food truck is the best source, I think. Even the mobility Even mobility of truck is very important to us because due to the mobility we can present at different places at different time. This increase our customers. These are very beneficial for us. So let's get moved to our next slide. That is why. So our next slide is why would you like to invest in our food truck business? The first and the most important thing that the margin behind our product is 40%. So we calculated the business and the margin that we get is 40%. If we sell a burger with $2.50, so the margin behind it is like $1. So it is a very high margin rate as compared to any other business or any other food companies that are providing like McD and other. They don't have that much high rate of uh, margin behind any of the product. And the second thing is that the investment is really very low in this business. You don't need to invest like big funding. You don't need to. You just need around like $60,000 for starting a business, and you don't need to invest regularly. Just one time investment is fine for me, and it is a great sales source of income for many of the years. Let's move to the another slide. That is requirements for food truck. First of all, we need a modified food truck so that can it serve as a kitchen for us. We need license from the governments. We need permissions from the municipal corporation over Prince George and all other government documents. So our food truck is legal, and we need kitchen equipments like for cooking, like fry pans, like big uh, burger makers, and a lot of other kitchen stuff. Our basic needs to start up our business, so we can continuously make food. And the other thing, the most important thing is that we need a continuous supply of raw material like fries, milk, and other stuff so that we can prepare our food on a regular basis. Uh, and that's our requirement for our truck. Let's move to our next slide. That is. So let's moving to our next slide. Who are our customers? So the first customer that we're going to target is workers that is working outside the cities, like in mills, like in some factories that is far away from the cities. So they don't have any sources to eat at the time of work. So we are targeting them during their break hours. We can go there and serve them. That is our first customer. And the second customer is the students that are studying in universities and colleges. We can provide them cheap food so they can easily attractive to us. We can provide even international food, like there's a lot of students in college that is from different countries. We can provide Indian food and other stuff so they can attractive to our truck. And we also focus on many of the gathering places like taking place in city, like some British Columbia Day, Victoria Day, Canadian Day, and many of other. So we can go there and attract customers so they can eat from us. So they are our customers. So let's move to our next slide. Competition. Who is our competition? Right now, we don't have that much competition in our city because there is no food truck right now in the city. There's hardly, if it is, it's just one or two. That is not a big competition for us. The competition that is provided is by the multinational companies like McD, A&W, and others. They have a really very big market, but we can overcome them. Let's move to next slide here. How to overcome competition. We can overcome the competition by providing a high quality of food that none of the other can provide. We can provide them fresh food every day. We can't provide the frozen food like the other companies did. We provide fresh fresh food every day for our customer that will make our customer happy. And the other thing, we provide some international flavor to provide that that make our food a little bit modified so customer may like it and provide our business. Let's move to our next slide. Customer attraction. So how can we attract our customer? uh, we can attract our customer by providing them meal plans, like we can provide coffee, fries, and some stuff together at $4. Or we can provide a weekly plan so they don't have a fixed weekly meal. They just have to pay for one time only, and we can serve them for a week. The workers in the factory may like it. They will attract with that option. The other thing is that we're accepting all kind of transactions like credit card, debit card, cash, everything. We can accept anything. This will attract our customer. That is good for our business. And let's go to the next slide. That is, so that is a reference used by me in the case of Sweden. So that's all. That's my all business venture presentation. I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope my investors that they will like my idea and will invest in my business. Thank you so much for your time.